Rock band from Oklahoma felt little rejection during its end of the summer tour, especially when they rocked the Zoo Amphitheater this month.
The All-American Rejects career has spanned 2 decades, and for the 4 band members, they say their Oklahoma roots helped them grow into what they are today. Here's News 9's Deanne Stein.
The band said performing here at the Zoo Amphitheater was the culmination of their biggest tour to date. And if you were here, you had the chance to walk through 20 years of their music, from the first album to the last.
For the All-American Rejects, this is a homecoming.
Boy, this is something.
Preparing for their final concert on the Wet Hot All-American Summer Tour here in Oklahoma City.
Coming back to Oklahoma to finish the biggest tour of our life I think it puts into perspective just how grateful we really are, not only to be able to come home with this legacy, but also to be from here.
Tyson Ritter, Nick Wheeler, Mike Kennedy, and Chris Gaylor, together they started building that legacy when they were just teenagers, forming their band in Stillwater in 1999.
I think it's like the biggest misconception that everybody just starts out a rock star. No, you're usually like kind of a loner, and it's a very small group of like-minded people that decide to apply themselves to music.
That's what the band did, taking their music into local bars where they weren't even old enough to enter otherwise.
That's why we like bootleg all our flyers playing at Mike's college bar, but
we had no backup plan. Yeah. Music in the band was the only plan.
A plan that eventually landed them a record deal in 2002.
And they pulled us outside after we played for like 20 people. We need to talk shop. And I'd never heard that turn of phrase. And you know, I was just turned 17, maybe?
Yeah, you were 17, I was 19.
Yeah, and the next week there was a record deal in our mailbox and our parents were freaked. Because this actually meant that they would have to forgo the dream of us being collegiate superstars.
Instead, they were on their way to becoming rock stars, eventually signing to DreamWorks Records. Their 20-year career landed them 2 platinum albums, 1 gold album, and over 10 million records sold worldwide.
Being able to come home with, you know, something to show for ourselves, it's, you know, we're absolutely grateful. And it's also so surreal. You know, this is the biggest tour that we've ever done in our career. Fans
from the beginning, now bringing their kids.
She was 10 years old, and now she's 22.
We're the Rejects for a reason. We weren't in like some sort of like nested scene of the 2000s. We were just a part of that experience, I think. And seeing all ages, all walks of life every night in front of us is the most eye-opening, bizarre experience, because you forget that music is something that lasts forever.
And performing at home, they admit, is special, with Tyson's family front and center, his mom singing every word with her son.
It's a pretty neat feeling when people know their songs, and makes you proud.
Oh yeah, she's an excited lady. She's very proud of her son. Yeah.
You know, like a lot of people ask us if we get sick of playing like the hits, but it's like every night the crowd goes off on those, and that's, you know, which makes us go off. And so yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite, but it's still, I definitely am not sick of playing them, so that's good.
And after all these years together, they're not done yet.
I think just being around each other, it's clear that like there's some gas in the tank. So yeah, let's see what happens next.
We'll be watching. In Oklahoma City, Deanne Stein, Oklahoma's Own, News 9.